Not guaranteed. Next you're gonna say it's not a return either. I think the boobs are lopsided now. Oh dear. I wonder if it's worth it to just try and copy the line art or the stripes over here. Oop, oop. I mean, it works. Ah, okay. And then in the end, I have to draw it anyway, because I don't have a good enough grasp of the tools. Transform it properly. The back collar. 5. Back. Neck collar. Then we get the mane. I guess the challenge here is if I should split it. I probably should. And it needs to go here. Okay. It's not that difficult. I'll just split it into this section here. Ooh, but even that is a little more... Okay. I don't know. I'll split it carefully right here. And then this will be like attached to the head. And it will move alongside the head. And the rest will just move alongside the body. A stylized fact, better known as a lie. None. No maths are being fucking done. The strategy was to not do it.
Zamamix Fursuit says,
Whoa.
"Hi Potato, I'm here."
Welcome here. I'm Potato. Do I know you? If I do, I apologize. The potato has no brain, so the potato has no memory. You'll have to reintroduce yourself every single time. That means we can conversate about the same things every single time, too. Oh, wait, don't tell me that, like, the YouTube chat was dead. Alright, no. I hope the lag isn't horrible. That would be bad. Yeah, you don't have that. I don't know if anything works. Nope. Nothing works. Don't worry. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, okay. I did do exclamation mark. It just decided not to work anyway. Patrix. Patrix, why? Chatbot. Turn on. Let me see. Alright, Patrix is already a moderator.
Batri official says, "querrieoh hasn't followed this channel yet."
Hey, okay, it might work. And won't you please spare me your dignity? Yeah, I'm wasting my entire life here by perfecting each beautiful little pointy part. Kind of what I do though. As chat made fun of me for doing last stream. But, yeah, and I spent about 2 hours trying to read that article. It's really difficult to read complex news articles when you are dumb. When you have the brain of a potato. This guy too smart with his words. And I think I'm also like just rotting from the inside. I haven't read like a serious paper in so long. Keeping all the concepts in my head is very difficult. Ah, the orange is missing. Okay. It's kind of funny because tarp has a state what it stands for, but when you think about it, tarps like cover things up. I'd probably just select the white and add a border instead of doing it this way. But I don't want to. I'm once again struggling with pen pressure. But it's fine. No, how can it already be over? Bad. Won't you please? Ooh. Biggest challenge.
Catsy the
Potato.
Cat says,
Wow.
OMG, I was just watching the April 1st VOD XD.
You would curse yourself with watching a VOD of mine? I hope your brain isn't melting out of your ears. Mostly, I think the first part is a little bit fun, and then it just kind of lapses into me trying to do art and then falling asleep. I would say skip. I don't. When it gets boring, start skipping.
Catsy the Cat says, I am sad I never got to meet Mr. Sweet Potato San in person.
Maybe next year. Maybe next year. That's the unfortunate thing of time zones, I suppose, ain't it? Yeah, but I appreciate you watching the VOD. And I appreciate you coming by. I'm doing my best to be a hard worker. Oh wait, fuck. After the collar, it becomes only orange, and then right here it becomes only yellow. I've fucked it all up. Ah, dang. Okay. And then in the middle of the back, becomes all yellow. And then right here the tail becomes all white. Okay, so all orange. Can I auto select? Okay. And then I selected just the yellow, and then I grew the selection, and then I reselected the black, or I unselected just the black, so that hopefully this works. Because right now I need to do this, and hey, it worked. Well, here. Okay, I mostly worked. Beggars can't be choosers. So about halfway, like maybe like right here, let's say it becomes just yellow. Then I need to do the opposite. Selected just the orange, grow that, but then reselect the white. And it kind of worked. He's copying the internet historian style, which is fine. I love internet historian. And if internet historian's not gonna make videos on games, someone has to. This guy's accent isn't as fun as internet historian though. 46. Now this becomes 47. Then we have the tail. Hmm. Oops. Okay, I merged the wrong 2 layers here. That's better. Hmm. I might leave this as 1 and see what I can accomplish in the Pngtuber plus remix. Like in the app with the tail, and if I can't do anything good, I'll come back in and chop it up. Cause finishing this, I mean, I just have to start animating. I could do some fading work, but a few well-crafted planets or 1,000 procedurally generated ones.
Catsy the Cat says,
William.
is Starfield any good? It's been on my wish list for years.
No. No. Do you crave the gameplay loop of going onto barren planet, walking around, collecting things, seeing the same building a million places? Hello, Tap. Are you even listening to the video? I will force you to sit through hours of Starfield breakdowns. If it that's what it takes to convince you. Okay, here's the real answer. It's been on your playlist for years, or your wish list for years. You can leave it on there for a few more years. When you get through playing every other game in existence, and you're really freaking bored, first you boot up a pirated bootleg copy of Highguard on the unofficial servers, and you play a few rounds of that, and then when you're done, you can get Starfield. Alright, once you're done with every Zero Escape, every Danganronpa, every Horizon Forbidden West, Zero Dawn, etc., every Ghost of Tsushima, every Assassin's Creed, every Far Cry, every Thief game, every Dishonored game, every Skyrim, every Fallout, every Bioshock, 2 times each, even Infinite, every Minecraft mod, then you can get it off your wish list. Where's my pen? In my hoodie pocket. I'm never gonna upgrade my PC. How about you stop being a little bitch and make a game that can run on frickin' hardware? Is it current or future gen?
Catsy the Cat says, I'm never gonna upgrade my PC either.
Yeah, also, I might have to replay Deadwatch. The dev said that he was trying his best to optimize, but he didn't know where else to do it. He wanted some feedback on where it stutters more, and some feedback on how the controls can be improved, because I mentioned some stuff like in the UI. Sometimes I'm trying to press random buttons just to go back, and it doesn't feel consistent. But I wasn't exact in my words. So he's asking specifically. I feel like I might have to do a not speedy speed run, so that I don't feel bad about not replying.
Catsy the Cat says, that's cool working with the devs.
I just want to be helpful. It's a good game. It was a good demo, despite me failing at the puzzles and needing a guide. I believe it's gonna be an interesting full game. Especially, it just has a very authentic feeling to it. I really love the characters. And once again, like, I like the puzzle element. I'm just too dumb for it, but I'm too dumb for any puzzle element. That's why I play them. I'm trying to grow my brain. It's really difficult. I've been taken out of the ground. You know how hard it is for uprooted potatoes to grow? I'm like fighting against the world here, okay? I want to be able to play Zero Skip without a guide. I'm a disappointment. That's what's interesting about a lot of interstellar stories. Like, a lot of things will just be lost to time, and then the protagonist who came from the current timeline or the current, era, and like somehow made it into the interstellar era, will reintroduce things like good cooking. I felt fear playing Dead Watch. I don't believe you. I wonder if the collapse of the AI shitty economy will bring down hardware prices or not. If we consider that, like, a lot of the hardware made for I mean, isn't directly consumer compatible. I just don't know. You might think I'm like speculating, but I know it's all coming down.
Catsy the Cat says. If there's a crash, the data centers will trash all the hardware instead of selling it.
Damn.
Catsy the Cat says. And then memory manufacturers will limit supply to keep prices high.
I mean, just like they did in a certain era of the United States. In a certain era of the United States, some federal agency did an investigation where they called certain memory companies like the memory cartel, claiming that they were artificially inflating prices.
Catsy the Cat says. Yep.
And if we know anything, it's that, when a company or when an industry raises prices, they don't just lower. Okay, like in a crisis, the COVID era, when things go up in price, when the crisis ends, things do not go down in price. Because it's like, okay, people have gotten used to, quote unquote, used to paying this new price. Why exactly are we gonna lower it? And especially considering gaming is a luxury. Not like they are obligated to lower the price. But my response to that is, gaming is a luxury, and I am frugal. Therefore, and I don't have any new games I need to play. So game devs, if you want me to buy your game, it better be ready to run on my system. I got so many games I can emulate. Alright, you thinking about getting Starfield? Think of all the games you haven't played from other systems that your system could probably still emulate. All the DS games, all the 3DS games, all the PSP and PS Vita games, PS2, 3, Xbox 360.
Catsy the Cat says. Well, technically there's no reason to buy anything new. There are several lifetimes worth of older games that can run with what you got.
Absolutely. I gotta play the entire Dragon Guard series so that I can play Nier Replicant and Nier Automata with a a snotty nerdy face like, yes, I understand everything happening here. I got the 5th ending and I beat the rhythm game of Dragon Guard. I don't think I'd ever be able to beat that fucking rhythm game. I got to see Japan fire missiles onto the dragon. Spoiler. Anyway. The whole concept is fascinating. I love Nier Replicant so bad. Look, I just gotta warn you. Don't shoot down the dragons that appear from the portals. Their decaying corpses will poison the universe. The decaying corpse will basically contaminate the world and lead to you needing to separate people's souls and their bodies. Don't do it. Don't shoot the dragon down. Alright. Tail collar done. Now let's do the really hard thing here and clean up this tail liner. It's just an excuse to be like, ooh. See? You might not be listening to the background audio, but procedurally generated planets, and they're not even as cool as No Man's Sky. Before you play Starfield, you have to play No Man's Sky. But if you play Starfield after playing No Man's Sky, you'll be like, why the fuck am I playing this horrific copy that might have a better story, but all the elements are worse. Man, I suddenly want to play Breath of the Wild just because I didn't do all the grinds. I just like the puzzles. That's like the only thing I liked, actually. I've never been good with Legos, so I was really shit at the building. And I hate the story. Ooh, I gotta figure out how to work the emulator so that I can get Wolf Link. You can land anywhere, but it's all like the same fucking place.
Catsy the Cat says. Even if the prices come down, I'd rather not give money to these tech companies that are making it clear they don't care about you. They'd rather just sell everything to AI data centers that fill the world with slop and quit selling to actual people.
Yeah, the fact that Crucial could legitimately just be like, yeah, no more RAM. We don't want to sell you RAM. We got better things to do. Like, okay. Guess I'll just rot in a hole then. China, could you please give me some RAM? Could you please, sir? Just a little bit of RAM. I just want to play Dragon Guard 5. Sir, please. What do I even want to play? I just want to play Zero Escape 3D mod. I want to play the Zero Escape VR fan-made mod, where everyone in the room is one of the characters and you have to act it out faithfully. I just need a little bit of RAM, sir. Won't you please? Won't you please?
Catsy the Cat says. Also, I saw AMD presentation at the Consumer Electronics Show and it was nothing but screaming we love AI, and every other word in the presentation was AI and they never talked about any consumer products. Battery official says. Cat said the cat just reached level 1.
Congrats on leveling up. Nah, I watched or listened to like a few podcasts.
Catsy the Cat says. OMG LVL1.
And it was like, consumers are fucked. That's why the collapse needs to happen. Because maybe they'll finally value the consumer when all this illusionary performance of like financial industry just kind of collapses, where they realize, wow, just kind of like throwing money around is not getting anywhere. These moments where they think they can, like, who are they building anything for if not consumers? Oh, we want the enterprise clients. Okay, the enterprise clients are making things for whom? Like, if the consumer is not included in your game plan, you gotta really think something. Like, give me one industry that does not end up affecting the consumer in one way. In some way. Like, the world is really just lucky that us citizens are absolutely fucked in that we can never control where our tax money goes. Because I swear, if we could, what would happen? It would definitely block any potential bailout. Right, have I fixed the line art, or have I just been playing around? A little bit of B. Is good enough. Yeah, I tried playing a recreation of Oblivion's lockpicking system live on stream a few days back. Man, I'm bad at it. But it's not a surprise. I'm universally bad at everything. Why did I use pink here? Ooh. That sounds horrible. I don't think companions should be allowed to trigger the stealth system in games. Like, isn't it just easier as a game dev to... Like, what are the cons as a game dev of going, alright, NPCs don't trigger... like, companion NPCs don't trigger shit. Therefore, I don't have to worry about the code, like, the stealth coding for them. As long as the player character is doing the right thing, the NPC will be doing the right thing. Even though it could trigger like the funny scenario, the clippable scenario where the companion NPC is doing something like entirely dumb stealth wise and no one is noticing them. But that would probably be preferable as a player to you're doing everything right and your NPC companion keeps triggering everything. It's my favorite Starfield thing is a DLC where because of some like black hole mechanic to shenanigans. Oh no. Oh, okay, no, never mind. I thought I'd pause the Twitch chat.
Catsy the Cat says, I don't think I've ever seen a game where your companions affect stealth lol.
Well, we're hearing about one right now. No, but this one DLC mission in Starfield is actually quite interesting. Two versions of an area exist, like two timelines in a way. And see, I love the Schrodinger's cat story. Or I guess it's kind of grim to say I love it, but it's just a very fascinating concept to me, right? It's kind of it's Schrodinger's timeline in a way, but in the end, you decide which timeline is real, or which timeline to make real, or which timeline to acknowledge in a way that it becomes reality. Which is it's just cool. okay, in the reference, orange part is kind of thick, but kind of not. Also messier. But it is a little thick, so it's about as thick as the orange. Or the yellow. Alright, can I...
Catsy the Cat says. Also I think Bethesda is simping for the Nvidia slop shading. I think I saw some tweets about them defending it or something. NOFC, it's one of the first games to implement it.
Are you surprised? Why wouldn't they? They have no reason not to. They're already morally bankrupt as a company. They got no reason to fight for anything. Oh man. Now, if an indie dev starts defending that stuff, I mean, they'll just seem like someone trying to hop on the bandwagon and suck at the teat of the Nvidia slot. Okay, speaking of financial collapse, I'm kind of interested to consider the Nvidia stock price before the AI boom and what it may return to after the collapse. Like how they will change their strategies. Better? Worse? Consumer focused? Not caring at all? It's like someone should do like just like a little investigation over like the timeline of Nvidia as a company and their behavior towards consumers and okay. Like for the 5-year map or the 5-year chart of Nvidia's stock price, steadily in the $10 to $20 range. I know that's a big range, but I'm just looking at the 5 years, alright? Like below 20. Well, it had a bump in 2021, of course. Then it lowered back to like 12, 11. 11 was its lowest after 2021. $11. Then it broke 20 in February of 2023. And then by February of 2024, it was at $72. Right, it's like nearly a 3x. And then by February of 2025, 100 and around like, then it started doing like a lot of ups and downs, but around like 120. Now it's in the like the 200 range. But it could vary. It survived as a company and was doing fine when it was in the $15 stock range, so it'll survive. Maybe it'll be better for the consumer. Just remember, when something goes wrong, it's the fans that are at fault. Like, See, I mean, if you weren't already aware that awards are fucked and hopeless. Well, I'm cynical in the worst way. I just don't believe in shit. I guess I'm kind of a really annoying person to be around because I don't enjoy much of
Cat
pop
says,
culture.
if you believe awards, then Balatro would be the best indie game of all time.
That's about cards somehow, right? Oh, true. The best card game of all time has to be that one that Markiplier played. That was had like animals. The poker roguelike. Nah, the only acceptable deck builder is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I can't remember the game that Markiplier played. Inscription, okay. It's in the more like this section of Steam. Inscription was really cool to watch. I don't think I'd be smart enough to play it, but I think I could enjoy it. Despite failing at it. Can I ease my workload by using the wand tool somehow? Or maybe if I select everything around it. And then invert the selection. If this works right. Oh. Okay, almost. Select the black as well. Or maybe go back. Ooh, I know, okay. Select everything again. Then grow the selection. Select, grow it generously. That didn't work out as well as I thought. Or maybe select. Then deselect. Erg. Okay. I mean, it almost worked. I just have to be more careful. Okay, it's fine. I just have to be careful with the black line art. I don't know. I saw a video talking about how Steam members are not the one and only metric for a game's health. Because you can't just expect people to play a single player game forever. Someone needs to get an interview with the higher guard devs and get them to explain why they didn't post a single tweet or marketing material, any marketing material for their game after the Game Awards. Like, did they understand that the ghost drop idea kind of had to be abandoned after they got shouted out at the Game Awards?
Catsy the Cat says. I don't have high hopes for the next Elder Scrolls LOL.
Like it's past my time, or it was before my time, so I never played it. I have no clue. But just like considering Bethesda's recent track record. Actually, in general, we can't trust game studios the way we have. I mean, like, you know, just because a game studio did release something really good, you can't just blindly trust them to release something good again. You gotta consider the foundation of each game. If it smells bad, you can't expect that the game studio, just because they're known for doing good things, will be able to polish the turd. Be a little more critical. If it smells like a duck, don't expect it to become delicious bacon. Bad example though, because duck tastes great. I like making duck for Thanksgiving. It's so nice and juicy and fatty. And just remember the one like really infuriating thing about LLMs and AI in general is this was never supposed to become the stuff we have was never supposed to be the consumer product. Like ChatGPT was just a demo that they wanted to release so people could get an idea of what they were creating. This was when OpenAI was still a not-for-profit, just a research company. And if it had stayed that way, who knows what could have been if they could just have focused on developing like, the real, if it could even exist, like the real quote unquote revolutionary, I don't know,
Catsy the Cat
achievement.
says, do we know why they killed Sarah? I was kinda surprised to hear that.
Money. Like, the cracks are already showing at the seams. There are reports that it was costing them from $1 to $15 million per day to keep running. And I know that's a really big range, but the company is not public and they don't give fucking answers to questions when it comes to their financials. But Forbes reported around 1. Other outlets reported from 1 to 15. We know it was losing them oodles of money. And of course it was. I mean, just from the... like, just standing apart from it, all we have to know is, okay, they were letting people make free, weird, videos. No one was watching the videos on the platform. They were all exporting them and posting them on YouTube and stuff, and the company made no money from any of that. I don't know if the app had any ads in it, but no one was watching the ads because all the videos are being, like, the ones that had any entertainment value were being posted elsewhere and being watched elsewhere. And then Disney did, like, say some words about a big investment, like a $1 billion investment in letting OpenAI use its characters, but that never happened. See, another issue with the AI industry, the shitty financial mess of the AI industry, is that people are getting really used to claiming plans for financial investments and partnerships that never happen. All right, Nvidia and OpenAI, $100 billion. It was just something that could have happened, but we didn't go forward with it, despite a lot of talk about it happening. Oh, like, we shook hands and we made an announcement that this was gonna happen, but it never happened, and it probably never will. AMD had some talks with some companies, and never happened. Might never happen, and might never will. Who else? Some company, like, called Poolside or something had a partnership with CoreWeave to build a data center and blah 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 blah, but they couldn't get the funding, and so it all fell apart. But I guess that's not an example of what I'm talking about, because they did have a partnership, but then it just kind of fell apart. Things can just fall apart. But I'm trying to think more examples of supposed partnerships that were totally happening that ended up never being, like, set in stone. That's happening way too often. And I'm not a fan of overregulation, but there is a bit of an issue when I, as a company, can shake hands with another company and be like, yes, me and company X, we are in talks for a $1,000,000,000,000,000 partnership. And then both our stocks go way up, everyone's talking, and then we just kind of go, and I mean, yeah, we were in talks, and then we stopped talking. It's fine. Don't look at me. Why is our stock falling? And then, I don't know. Like, just remember that with the API pricing, the token pricing, going up, it is legitimately like a question whether there's like some white dot according to the navigator somewhere in this area, but I can't see it. But it is becoming a maybe even $200 a day price tag for a company to equip its developers, in theory, with a AI coding tool for its devs to use like consistently throughout the day. It could cost them as much as $200 a day, which is nearing the salary of a low-level human worker. Like 200 a day. Who knows, like 40-ish K a year. And so, okay, maybe you take 3 AI coding frameworks. I don't even know what word to use. And you're at $120,000 a year. That's the pay for, you know, an actual mid to high level dev. I forgot to play the Discord game today. Gotta change my class. Be a paladin. Wait, I don't know if anyone can even hear it.
Says, I thought the last Meadow pop-up was legit, just some pop-up ad for some random Raid Shadow Legends type never heard game and not a part of LMAO. They got me with their April 1st thing.
It's a cute little game though, but I have to say the music is what gets me. I really like the music. Also, alright, like it's been like 3 days and the HP bar makes no sense. Yesterday when I logged in, it was at like 2,000. Like my hand gets tired really freaking easy. It's like teased me at the end of that one. I mean, basically, but everything is like a lie. Like, okay, these numbers have gone up since yesterday. Look at this, there are only 113 arrows available? Oh my freaking god. But how is that even possible? Wow. I made 1 arrow. Now there are 114 arrows available. Ooh. This is how we defend. This is how we defend. Ooh. I have to defend against 30 fireballs to defend my allies from the dragon's fireballs. Somehow a success. And then you have to wait 2 minutes to craft or battle again. So I mean, I guess it's great as a Discord game because okay, you just like you just exit for like 2 minutes, go talk to your friends, and you just like check back in a few times. But the HP number is a total lie. It's a total farce. Look, it says 125, 139, 155, 184, 202. That's implying that the number is going up, right? And I mean, I don't know how HP bars usually work, but usually it's the total after the like current HP. So this implies that its HP is going back up. The only thing I wanted. Okay, what? Undeclared major? What did I not do right? See, I don't know exactly where what to do to get Curious Cat. Battle Master. I guess I have to battle 10 times. Well, the thing is, the only person that can actually do damage is the ranger. So the paladin battle is just defending your allies from fireballs. You have no idea what that actually does in the grand scheme of things. And then you see over here, there are only 97 arrows available for archers to use. But, I'm crafting a singular arrow. See, I just crafted a singular arrow. According to this, there are... yeah, nearly 2.925 million archers. Let's see, is the number going up or down? 92, 99. There are only 91 arrows. 93 arrows. Like, I don't remember if the number was always that low. Because you see, supplies, the sun, I guess, is like holy power for the priests to use because they heal our party. But the thing is, we have no idea what the health of our party is either. And then we have 1.5 million armor for the paladins. Alright, see, I can... whoops. I just have to catch or block 30 fireballs. Yay. The people are slacking on the arrow crafting. See, that is the thing, there isn't too much to do. But I really like the music. Alright. I did have it a bit too loud. Things are aching now. Yeah, I drink just like a straight black shot of coffee.
Catsy the Cat says. Also you had like hundreds of millions of those resources that you only get a couple at a time by spamming adventure.
Oh, it was, that's the entire party. So, it's the entire Discord community. And it was just not, it was not me having millions.
Catsy the cat says. Oh.
On a hike in a park. Pit up. Wait. Now, someone asked me how my day was on Reddit, so I'm now going to type it out and narrate it, because even if they're just asking out of politeness, anytime someone asks me how my day was, I just want to be thorough and appreciate the day. So today, my Saturday, it was pretty okay. I woke up a little late, but then we went on a drive to a park. We did a little walksy doodsy. I have the stats recorded on my phone. Alright, let's be factual about this. Also, I think I just dropped my pen. Okay, so let's see. Today, in total, I did 3 different walking sessions. Alright, the first one I did in the morning in a little park. It was like a conservation area. It was 2 miles, 36 minutes. And then we came back and we did a 3-mile.
Catsy the cat says. I did like 1 HR of walking today.
That's nice. That's good. Hopefully willingly and not just part of your job. Because I do like a normal 10K steps a day at my job. But that's just because I'm on my feet the entire time. Today I did. I did 15,000 steps today, according to my watch. Fucking nutso. I walked like
Catsy the cat says.
and 2.
Just part of my workout routine.
Iron, good for your heart. Nice cardio. I mean, walking is good for the soul too. But like, just keep in
Catsy
mind,
the
on my
cat
days
says.
off, I usually don't.
But something horrible happened.
What? What happened?
Catsy the cat says. I saw a frog on the ground and it was dead and I'm not sure if I accidentally stepped on it cause I wasn't paying attention.
But then you slipped on it, and then you sat your butt down on dead frog body.
Catsy the cat says. It's kinda cold and moist outside so the frogs come out and they legit got camouflage so they look like random leaves on the ground.
You gotta go out with a stick. Every single like little branch on the ground or little leaf on the ground, just like poke at it. Um. Shit. I gotta type something out. Proficient. It was. So there's this platform that I saw like a developer ad, like not like an ad in a bad way, but I saw the developer post something about it on Reddit. And the platform is a it's a website where streamers can post their clips and link their stream account, and it puts all the clips in a discovery feed, and users can just watch the clips. And if you like the clip and the streamer is live, there'll be like just a button to go watch the streamer. Or if the streamer's not live, you can follow, and then you can get notified if the streamer's live. And I was just thinking, like, how could it? Like, I like it, but there is a problem in like how does it get users? Like, what makes the user want to go through the effort of making an account? And
Catsy the Cat
actually
says,
listening.
I deleted my Reddit ACC years ago cause I never had good interactions there lol.
I mean, it definitely like certain subreddits. I'm lucky. I just stay like in a very specific area. I do not like. I don't doom scroll Reddit. I'm like. I only look for software like program recommendations. Also, I have to try and think back. I had one other idea that I want to recommend to the dev, but it's escaping my sleep-addled mind right now. What was I thinking? Oh, okay. Wait, um, could get.
Catsy the Cat says. Then I made a new ACC cause I wanted to expose a game dev for using AI when they say they don't, and I just got brain dead people in comments saying they love AI, and it made me want to delete my new account too lmao.
But you have to think, there have been people claiming that up to 70%, well, this was literally just a person claiming it, but up to 70% of comments could be just made by bots. And there was like a not allowed study, a university, I think it was a Dutch university, conducted a study where they went into one of these change my opinion type subreddits, and they used AI to post comments, trying to change people's minds. And AI was around like 30 to 50%, or maybe up to 80. This is what happens when I don't have the actual article in front of me. But it was a very big percentage point more able to change people's minds than real human comments. But the thing is, they weren't allowed to officially publish the research because like almost everything they did was kind of against the rules. They didn't have Reddit's permission. They told the AI that everyone gave consent. Alright, I posted my cringe little thing to the dev. See, I really like encountering new programs, or because it's kind of nefarious in a way, but like whenever someone in any Reddit post asks, hey, I need like a program or a website or something that does X, Y, and Z, you'll get a lot of people saying, you should definitely check out this. And you get like a weird feeling from it, and it's usually just the dev of that thing, or it's a bot. Right? It's either the dev or it's a bot. One or the other. But I like discovering these like very new programs, because I like testing things out, you know? But like from it, okay, now there's a new patch of Pngtuber remix that I gotta download. But from it, I found like 5 different AI clipping tools that I could.
Testing new programs out for fun sounds like a way to get ESTD.
Yeah, I know it's not smart, but it's not usually actual downloadable programs. More like websites that do things, you know. So I did download a random OBS plugin for the new chat Pngtuber. Mrs. Hash Brown's over there. A Hash Brown kun. Who probably needs to be replaced with something less traumatic, maybe. Maybe. Not like anyone's getting hurt by her current form. Where are all the chats? The chat boxes are all disappeared.
Says, I love the janky clip art on the AI-generated hash brown basket.
Hey, I have no proof that it was or was not AI generated. I just looked up a bowl of hash browns. Alright, it's so low pixel, how can you even tell? But I did a lot of personal customization work to make it the beautiful hash brown it is. Just like I did a lot of work. I don't think the sweet potato was generated. I had to cut that thing out from a picture of a person holding it, which was no effort. I mean, very easy, but can you imagine? Can you imagine? What is this? Oh. Yeah, okay, it's over here. It's over here. Okay, so it's not here. Where is this? Uh-huh. Okay, I think I did not clean these bandages very well. Oh, at all. I guess I gotta do that. Like, other than that, I think the base art is done, but then I do need to animate everything. Oh, what's this? Pain. I don't want to listen to more of this video. Let me read some comments on this video. That might be interesting. Will OpenAI go public? It's there was a 5-minute video that was fascinating talking about how 2026 will be the year where 3 main companies will all race to go public. And by race, I mean that there is not possibly enough money in the, like, yeah, my lord. There may not be enough money to fund the IPOs of these 3 companies together, because each one is valuing itself at more than 100 billion. No, let me remember. Like, it might be that, yeah, I think each one is valuing itself at around $100 billion, and that if all 3 went public, there just may not be enough money, like free money in the hands of investors to, like, fund them to what they're quote unquote worth. And that is SpaceX, OpenAI, and Anthropic. All 3 are speculating going public in 2026. But SpaceX has already filed its draft S1 with the FTC, which the S1 is the document that crushes bad companies. All right, WeWork went down in a ball of flames when the S1 was filed, and everyone finally saw what was behind the curtain of WeWork. That it was all a sham. And once OpenAI and Anthropic file theirs, and people read it, and everyone wants to read it desperately. I can't even read, and I want to read it, because it finally will tell us exactly where their money is going, how much of it they have, what is being burned, what's coming in, and none of it in fancy, what is it? Fictionalized facts, or something facts that Amade said. I don't want any of the fancy facts, alright? I want plain numbers. I don't want any fancy facts about the annualized revenue of a company. I want the actual revenue, like what, and the actual profit as well. So that's gonna be fun, because there's a non-zero chance that it all falls apart right then. And won't you please? I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it much longer. Alright, I lost my pen. It's behind me now. It's below me. Somewhere. This is what I need to fix. This really isn't professional. Biotechnological data. just whatever. One of these words. But I'm very experienced as a leader. I mean, no one said it was a very positive experience. I thought this video was gonna be like about some crypto coin scam. But no, it's an actual company. Wow. Might want the eraser trigger. Thank you. So they do what a company is not supposed to do. Large losses, small revenue. Next, you're gonna say they have a lot of debt. ChatGPT, do you think this is like a drug idea? He sticks a pills up someone's nose, and it makes everything smell really bad, and it takes away all their appetite. It's the best Ozempic alternative. ChatGPT says, absolutely. This is the best idea you've had ever. How do I pump my streamer stock? What red chip influencer do I gotta get in contact with?
Cat says. I saw a Veritasm video where they talked about using AI to create new proteins to do whatever they want in the body and basically make vaccines or whatever with a chat-like interface.
I don't know how to feel about that. Like, you know, they say that some scientific things are where AI, as in machine learning, really shines, but not like ChatGPT in a wrapper, but like actually innovative machine learning algorithms. Like the original type of AI before LLMs took over the scene. But imagine someone like getting the entire idea wrong and just going to ChatGPT and being like, "All right, so I need a protein."
Cat says. I'm just thinking of a future where a bad actor goes, hey Med, create a virus that spreads across the world and targets these types of people and then stays dormant for 2 years and kills them.
Basically, let's play Plague Inc., but step out of toy mode. Or have you ever watched Utopia, the UK version? It's like one of my favorite shows. I gotta watch the uncensored version. It's brilliant. But the concept being that someone in the world managed to engineer a virus that targets a specific, well, it targets everyone except a specific group of people. And how he like put it in the food. He had a plan for how it would be distributed. But now in my brain, I'm mixing up Utopia with Contagion, and I think that would be a really cool remix. But no, I don't remember if in Utopia we ever saw the virus in action, because most of the people that were dying was due to the spy agency of the UK fucking just killing everyone off in like amazing, well, not a, you know, not a positive amazing way, but the reason you gotta watch it uncensored is that the cold clinical murder is fascinating, and the characters that do it is on point. Like the type of person that can walk into a game store, like just a comic store, and just casually gently murder everyone in it because they saw the wrong thing. They just saw too much. They can't be allowed to live. It can't be a normal human, right? It has to be a human of a certain disposition. And all I can say is I love Arby. Is his name Arby? Oh yes, it is Arby, but not ARBY. It's just letter R, letter B. He's amazing. And the thing is, even Arby in the Western Utopia is still a pretty interesting character, but he's nowhere near as awesome as UK Arby. You ever want to watch a show about that exact concept? Gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Cat says. Interesting, haven't heard of Utopia before.
Pyrocynical has a 7-hour video breaking it down, and the only reason that he's broken it down so thoroughly is because like there's a chance that you might not be able to find the uncensored version without resorting to piracy. To which I say, you know, you gotta watch the uncensored version. You gotta go watch it. But if for some reason you would prefer to have a gay long-haired furry boy explain the entire show to you, you can watch his. It's a pretty interesting. Well, he does a good job, but you'll probably enjoy it. If you enjoy watching shows, you'll probably enjoy just watching it. All right, I'm done drawing. I could play. I don't know. Like I could play Bayonetta, but or I could just sleep. Won't you please? Mm. But won't you please spare me some dignity? And won't you please?
Catsy the Cat says.
Mm.
Anyway, it's kinda hard to see a good future when tech and AI advancements will just make stuff like that easier and easier to do.
I mean, but it's also easy to just go out and murder people. It's like, if that were to happen, it would have to be either on a national scale, so China in the lab, but this time, instead of just a normal lab where they cook up a virus that sends us all into 2 years of fun times, they have a computer in the lab that tells them what they should be aiming for. I mean, people are gonna do what they're gonna do with AI or without it. You don't gotta worry about it. Because all you can hope is that of all the millions, of all the billions that taxpayers are forced to give up of their money to the government, that some 3-letter agency is at least pretending to do its job of properly spying on every other country in the world to make sure no one's doing that. Because they'd have to be, like, think about it. If they're running a non-local model, they would have to be state sponsored, because all cloud models would be very censored and very monitored. So like the federal, like the government of whatever country cooks that up would have to be in on it, unless it's a rogue actor working alone. And if it's a rogue actor working alone, they'd either have to be using a local model or obfuscating their work to the point where they can't be tracked. And then it would be like a really big operation. It's kind of like the thinking I'm doing. And I don't think any of these sciencey models are open source, and in a way that like if I wanted to, I can go on GitHub and download me the protein folding algorithm, machine learning algorithm with the chat GPT interface.
Maybe it's too far in the future for there to be enough advancement for a single local model to make a worldwide killing virus.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that it won't be possible, but if we're at the point where a single local model can make a worldwide killing virus, then couldn't all the non-local super-powered cloud models make a worldwide killing virus antidote or vaccine? Would be my argument. And I'm not even gonna say argument, but it would just be my counterpoint. If one local model can do that, then couldn't the combination of all the cloud superpowered models just, snuff it out? And won't you please?
Catsy the cat says. True.
But I think I'm gonna turn in. I'll be back maybe today. Maybe too early for you. But at some point. Probably drawing something else, or maybe just playing a game. Maybe just playing some Bayonetta, maybe just chilling. So Bayonetta is like the only game I really have to chill with.
It's technically my bedtime too.
Technically, I thought you had just woken up. I don't get you. I don't get your bedtimes at all. I never understand. I'm here thinking you're on the other side of the world. That it's 1 p.m. for you. I don't know anything. Good night. If it is your bedtime.
Catsy the cat says. It's like 8 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Laundry official says. Cat said the cat just reached level 2.
Congrats on reaching level 2. Alright, so like you're not on the other side, you're some diagonal. You're some confusing space away.
Catsy the cat says. Damn, 2 levels in 1 day.
Power leveling. Calm down. There's only like 17 levels to go till you're the top chatter. It's fine. I believe in you. Keep it up. If you want to. If it's in your dream, it is possible. Alright, but if it is time for you to go to bed, then I implore you to please rest. If there's anything I can do to help your journey into the world of sleep, just say it and I shall attempt to make it so. But if not...
Catsy the cat says. Potato Asimur to fall asleep to 3.
I mean, if you put a stream on, it's the only thing going on. It's sure to not make you excited. Put one of my streams on. It's definitely not gonna make you a hype to get out of bed and get some work done. Won't you please spare me?
Catsy the cat says. There might be interesting conversations going on.
I mean, I think the thing is, I think we've covered, not just you and I, but like through various conversations on stream, we've covered, and not just you and I, but like anyone that's coming to chat, I've covered like almost every aspect of AI stuff.
Catsy the cat says. There was one time when I was going to sleep listening to something and it was too interesting and then my body fell asleep but my mind stayed awake and it was a weird experience.
Is it like a horse? I mean, or I guess the opposite of a horse, where they sleep standing up, but like some part of their brain stays active, just to keep them from falling. I also have seen sitting horses, but that does sound wacky. See, what'll happen to me sometimes is I'll have like a micro dreams where I'm mostly I'd say I'm like 25% awake. Like if I lean back in my chair and I start like yawning and sounding very relaxed, I'll I'll like close my eyes for a second and start like just having like the wackiest dream in real time. And then I'll try to explain it and it'll sound absolutely insane. But see, it's fun to listen to something interesting like when you're
Catsy the
falling
cat
asleep.
says. Well, I feel the sleep paralysis kick in and then I can no longer move or breathe properly.
No, that just sounds horrific. That sounds quite torturous. You get your own sleep paralysis demon too in the corner of your eye.
Catsy the cat says. I think it's cause my autonomous and conscious breathing is fighting against each other.
That's just scary. I don't know if the song is
Catsy the
good.
cat says. It's a scary experience tbh.
Yeah, as someone that gets scared, like looking through a dark hallway, that sounds quite torturous.
Catsy the cat says. Like it feels like how I imagine dying would be like.
Well, on the plus side, you're sure prepared. Begun. Breathe.
Catsy the cat says. But it also feels good.
What? Is that just your masochistic side letting things balance out? Your ear to the sky. You're not savior anymore. This is the sound of war. I wonder if I don't know. I have like fights with my microphone many a time about catching notes. Like, if you decide to ever watch yesterday's VOD, no, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I tried to sing Phantom of the Opera. We'll score, battle's been reborn, swift like an avalanche, conceal you just got back, it gun, and the night has just begun, steady now, breathe, breathe. You can't run, you can't hide. Hold your breath, close your eyes. Turn your ear to the sky. You're not safe here anymore. This is the sound of war.
Catsy the cat says. I saw a bit about the Phantom of the Opera singing, but I think I was doing a bunch of other stuff at the same time.
Boo. Multitasking. I just assume everyone just runs the fuck away when I start singing.
Catsy the cat says. Yeah, I think I had like 3 streams open at the same time or something.
God damn. Well, I hope you enjoyed them all.
Catsy the cat says. I'm impressed by your singing.
I don't believe you. I don't know. Every so often I think, I should get lessons. Then I think, but lessons are money. And no one expects me to be pro anyway.
I have like no control over the pitch of my voice.
Ooh. I have way too much. Well, I have a lot of torturous time. Considering what pitch to use for my voice, it's just kind of easier to just like the default. Well, my preferred default is just lower. If I ever go high, it's because I'm being very performative, and I can never do a nice anime girly voice. It's just quite fun to fuck around, but I think you can always tell.
Says, I can meow 3.
No. Yeah, I'm the weird person at work that just meows. You say hello, it's just easier to meow. I've come up with the meow language, alright? I don't say hi. I don't say bye. I don't say how are you. I say meow. I can't, and no, I can't realistically meow either, unfortunately, but you'll know it's me, cause it's me meowing. Like, if I wanted to, could I speak in a conversational high voice?
I mean, like realistically.
Yeah, I can't do anything realistically. I can't even get through life realistically, and I am a flesh and blood potato rolling around every day, and I still don't know if that's realistic.
Catsy the cat says. But I can't always do it cause I need my throat to be in the proper state.
Oh, it's gotta be prepared. It's the opportunistic cat meow. Can't run. I should do like a redeem one day, where the challenge is that I have to do the entire stream in a certain pitch or a certain voice style. Like, imagine a stream where I'm not allowed to have any vocal fry at all. An entire 2-hour stream without a single groan. I'm sure someone would want it. Oh no, I failed. I'm sure someone would want it. I guess it's just a matter of maintaining the right pitch the entire time. I think I need voice shady just to get the anime voice down. Infinite money if I can get the anime voice? What do you think? I don't know. I like this song, but maybe not now. Maybe no song. I don't know. We fight. We fall. Duty calls. Because say we choose, but it's no choice at all. Because mercy, peace, and justice. Newborn day, Santa standing tall, standing hand, and tall. Swing the sword, see them fall to the calls, because mercy, peace, and justice cherish and protect us. Battle-born, they send us, covered in our noble blood.
Katsy the Cat says. You have potential to be a pro singer probably.
Maybe. As in, I think the potential might exist in anyone. Like, of all the things that I can't do, singing is at least something I know that I can do to a not terrible standard. But there are plenty better than me. But anyhow, credits are rolling. Thank you, Katsy, for being here tonight. Thank you, anyone lurking, anyone that came by. Thank you, everyone, very much. I might be back tomorrow.
Katsy the Cat says. Thank you for stream 3.
Thank you for existing. May your night be well. May everyone's days be well. May happy Easter to everyone. Happy Egg Day. Happy.
Katsy the Cat says. Oh, we're so sweet.
No, I'm a very poisonous potato. So, I mean, I am very carby. I appreciate your existence. I appreciate everyone's existence. I mean, it makes my existence worth it, right? Alright, good night. Good night, everyone.